Yeah.
I just want to say thank you, first of all, for what you've done with the bringing drones to the light.
For bringing what?
For bringing help bringing the drone issue to light. What good do you think it actually does with the Obama administration saying that they don't have the authority to use it against American citizens when they have the NDA, which essentially strips American citizens of their rights in the first place?
Well, those are two different issues, because one deals with the use of lethal force, the other deals with indefinite detention. But yeah, I am concerned about the indefinite detention issue as well. I think American citizens have certain protections, and an American citizen shouldn't have to live in fear that, if one day they're suspected of certain things, that they won't be indefinitely detained without trial after being apprehended on U.S. soil.
Right. Are you aware of the case right now with Chris Hedges versus the government? He's sued Obama over the indefinite detention clause.
I'm not familiar with that case.
Well, a New York court ruled that it was unconstitutional, and they were going to hold the government in contempt of court if they were using it, and the Obama administration appealed it pretty much the very next day. Do you think this shows that they're already using it?
Well, based on what you've just told me, if that's the case, then it sounds like they are using it, but I'm not familiar with that case.
Okay. And you've also introduced a new bill about the Federal Reserve, bringing transparency. What are your opinions on the Federal Reserve, and would you be in favor of ending it?
Well, ending it isn't something that anyone considers politically feasible at this point. And that's one of the reasons why I think bringing transparency to the Federal Reserve is important, is that we need to shed light on what is there so that the American people can make informed decisions about our monetary policy.
And also, I know that it's important for Americans to wake up about the drones here, but what are your thoughts on the drone program as a whole, how it's being used overseas?
Well, I do have concerns with the Department of Justice white paper that was leaked by the Obama administration to the press recently, insofar as it suggests that even an American citizen outside the United States may be subject to a drone attack outside the United States if that citizen presents an imminent threat to American national security. But then it defines imminence as something other than imminence, and I find that troubling.
And based on how hard it was for Senator Paul to get an answer out of this administration very clearly, we need to make that absolutely crystal clear that there's constitutional protections in this country.
Do you think there should be legislative work to stop the deposition matrix?
If one person sends our soldiers into battle, we don't have a committee of Congress.
What about when it's America?
Well, just listen, I don't care if it's an American citizen or not under the law of war, that doesn't matter.